Yellow Productions presents Norway in a Nutshell, June 30th to July 3rd, 2008.
Welcome to Pearl of Scandinavia.
So as Topher said, welcome to the Pearl of Scandinavia, and we're on our way to Oslo, Norway on the DFDS cruise ship from Copenhagen. 16 hours and we'll be in another country. Welcome to
Norway.
This building, the Oslo Opera House, has Braille on it. And the Braille says, Norway is very expensive. A Big Mac meal at McDonald's in Norway, $14! Ah, we're poor.
Here in Norway, we'll be meeting a lot of my friends, such as Fjords and my cousins, polar bears. Though you may think that Norwegians are all blonde with blue eyes. In reality, 30% of the people living in Norway today are new immigrants.
And a majority of those immigrants in Oslo live in a neighborhood called Groenland, which is right behind the Radisson Hotel. Groenland is about the only place in Oslo that you can get cheap eats. We snacked on some excellent cheap Indian curry, which is much better than herring. Welcome to the Holmenkollen ski jump. This was the site of the Olympics and the 2011 ski jump championships. You ready to go down?
Okay, I'm ready to jump. Where's the snow?
That was fun. Norwegians really enjoy the park life. Across Norway, there's many parks. Behind me is a public fountain that is reminiscent of something that might be in front of a hotel in Las Vegas. But here, it's in a park. Let's sit around and enjoy. And enjoy at any hour of the day. Here, it's 11 o'clock at night, and many people are still sitting outside. But Norway's parks are for more than just sitting around. They're a great place to look at sculptures. This is the Vågland Sculpture Park, which is Norway's most popular park to come and see the sculptures. The statue at the center of the park, seen here, took 2 men 14 years to chisel out of stone. The most famous sculpture in this park is the Angry Baby sculpture. It's said that the sculptor gave chocolate to a baby and took it away to evoke this reaction. One of the things that Norway is famous for are trolls. Trolls with big noses. Bigger than mine. We're comparing. And now we'll bring you Norway in a nutshell, in which we take a train to a boat to a train to a bus, and we arrive on the other side of Norway in just a little under 12 hours. Should be a fun journey. For the first couple hours leaving Stockholm, we're treated to some pretty green scenery, but then as we get up higher elevations, we're treated to something even more breathtaking. The train stops at Fjords to take pictures and allow people to smoke. This is Fjords. It's the highest point on the Norway in a Nutshell tour, 1,330 meters above sea level. It's so cold here year-round that even in July, the lake is still iced over. It's amazing. Another hour goes by on the train before arriving at Myrdal. And now we transfer from the main railway to the Flam Railway, which is a cogwheel train that goes down in 45 minutes, 3,000 feet. Due to the steep incline of the Flam Railway, the train moves quite slowly. In fact, the sign that indicates which track the train leaves on has a snail to indicate that this is the snail train. For emergency reasons, the train has 5 separate braking systems to ensure that the train can stop.
5 minutes photo stop at the waterfall.
Along the Flam Railway is a waterfall that the train stops at that you can get out and take pictures of. Getting kind of wet here. There's a legend that a siren enchants men, and there she is. We continue our journey on the train for another 20 minutes before arriving at Flom. And the next part of our journey is on a fjord cruise through the Sonja Fjord, which was a canyon carved by glaciers millions of years ago. So it's really deep and the canyons are really steep. Great day for cruising out here on the fjords. The scenery out here on the fjords is definitely some of the most beautiful nature that we've seen in all of Scandinavia. To give you a sense of scale, the fjords from top to bottom are approximately 3,000 feet. Accompanying us on the fjords were some kayakers, and then there's also a few towns along the edge of the fjord. And if you really don't like people, you might want to consider moving into this house on the fjord. Well, that was a fun cruise. We're cruise maniacs. But the next part of our tour is going to be the most fun, which is the hour and 20-minute scenic bus ride. I'm feeling queasy already.
Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. And another comes on, and another comes on. Another one rides the bus.
And this brings us to the final leg of our trip, a 90-minute train from Voss to Bergen. And our last and final destination on our Norway in a Nutshell tour is Bergen, Norway's second largest city, and is on the UNESCO World Heritage List for the harbor, Bergen. This row of wooden buildings dates back to the year 1030 and used to be the administrative center of the harbor, but is now really more of a tourist destination and is home to restaurants, cafes, and gift shops, such as the Moose Shop. And as the sun sets at 10:30 at night, so concludes our trip to Scandinavia. Good night.